Next question which we are going to say is question 5. Answer the following questions in one sentence each. Okay, class? Now here, I'm not going to give you the answers, but definitely we will discuss the answers. Is it okay with you? Yes? I'm not going to write and give you. Just listen it carefully and then you can write the answers in your own words. Understood, class? Yes? So your first question is, now some of the questions are from your exercise only. Some are your extra questions. First question, how did the ancient civilization get the name Harappan civilization? What is the question? How did the ancient civilization get the name Harappan civilization? So do you know the answer? Yes, I hope you all have written the answer. Yes? You all have written the answer in the notebook. So the answer is the ancient civilization discovered in 1921 got the name Harappan civilization because its remains were excavated at Harappa on the bank of river Ravi. Ancient civilization is known as Harappan civilization because its remains were excavated at Harappa on the bank of river Ravi. Is your first answer. Clear? Second, what patterns are seen on the Harappan pots? What patterns are seen on the Harappan pots? The Harappans depicted the symbols of people leaves, people tree, people leaves, fish scales, and interlocking circles in the pattern of the pots. What patterns are seen? Symbols of people leaves, PIPAL, fish scales, and interlocking circles in the patterns of pots. Yes. Third, what cloth did the Harappan traders supply to Egypt? What cloth did the Harappan traders supply to Egypt? What cloth? This answer I have told you. Muslin. So what is the answer? Muslin. M-U-S-L-I-N. M-U-S-L-I-N. Answer is muslin cloth to Egypt. Name some of the sites of the Harappan civilization. Name some of the sites of Harappan civilization. In match the following, you all have heard these names. Question 2 which we have done about the match the following. So the sites of Harappan civilization are Dholavira, Lothal, Kalibangan and Daimabad. Okay? Dholavira, Lothal, Kalibangan and Daimabad are the sites of Harappan civilization. Understood? Name the crops cultivated by the Harappans. Name the crops cultivated by the Harappans. Wheat, barley, sesame, rice, legumes and cotton. Yes, what crops? Wheat, barley, sesame, rice, legumes and cotton. Okay? Name the major occupation of the Harappans. What were the major occupation of the Harappans? Can you tell? Agriculture and trade. What? Agriculture and trade were the major occupation of the Harappans. Yes? Agriculture and trade. Next question. Which articles were used by the Harappans for making ornaments? Which articles were used by the Harappans for making ornaments? Answer is the Harappans used gold, silver, copper, precious stones, shells, and seeds to make ornaments. Okay? To make ornaments. What? Gold, silver, copper, precious stones, shells, and seeds to make ornaments. Okay? Next, what ornaments did the Harappans wear? What were the ornaments which they wore? The Harappan men as well as women wore multi-stranded necklace, rings, armlets, necklaces, and waistbands. What? Multi-stranded necklaces, rings, armlets, necklaces, and waistbands. Okay. Next, how did the Harappan woman wear bangles? How did the Harappan woman wear bangles? How means what? Till where? Hmm? The Harappan women wore bangles right up to their upper arm. What? The Harappan woman wore bangles right up to their upper arms. Understood? Yes? Next question. Which figures have been engraved on the Harappan seals? Which figures have been engraved on the Harappan seals? Which figures? Animal figures have been engraved on the Harappan seals. What? Animal figures have been engraved on the Harappan seals. Yes. Next, what is the size of the spacious bath excavated at Mohenjo-daro? What is the size of the spacious bath excavated at Mohenjo-daro? The spacious bath excavated at Mohenjo-daro measures 12 meter long, 7 meter wide, and 2.5 meter deep. What? 12 meter long, 7 meter wide, and 2.5 meter deep. Understood? Write about the clothing of the Harappans. Write about the clothing of the Harappans. Harappan men as well as women wore a knee-length garment and upper garments. What? Harappan men as well as women wore knee-length garment and upper garment. Okay. Next, which routes were used by the Harappans for trade? Which routes were used by the Harappans for trade? The Harappans used sea routes for trade. What will be the answer? The Harappans used sea routes for the trade. To which countries did the Harappans supply cotton? To which countries did the Harappans supply cotton? The Harappans supplied cotton to Central Asia, Southern Europe, and Egypt. What? The Harappans supplied cotton to Central Asia, Southern Europe, and Egypt. Okay. Why was the inner side of the tank in the Great Bath built with baked bricks? Why was The inner side of the tank in the great bath built with baked bricks. The inner side of the tank in the great bath was built with baked bricks to prevent seepage of water. What is the answer? To prevent seepage of water, so that water will not percolate inside. Okay, seepage of water. Clear, all of you? Okay, so with this we have done with the revision of lesson number 3. Please listen carefully these questions. Okay, try to understand it, and I know you all know the answer, and please write down in your notebook. Read the lesson again and again so that you'll able to answer all objective questions. Clear, class? Okay, so these are your 15 questions which the answers we have discussed.